Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. I'm Andrian and my two partner Pram and Alif Haikal. Today I'll explain three simple but important topics to help you understand your new Windows computers, which is the different Windows editions, the difference between 32-bit and 64-bit, and the purpose of Windows Update. First, let's talk about the different Windows editions. There are three common ones, which is Windows Home, Windows Pro, and Windows Enterprise. Let's talk about Windows Home. Windows Home is made for personal use. It's simple and perfect for home users, while Windows Pro adds extra business features such as BitLocker for data protection and remote desktop for office access. Lastly, Windows Enterprise is designed for large organizations. It has advanced security and device management tools. In short, Home is for basic use, while Windows Pro is for office users, while Windows Enterprise is for companies. Alright guys, let's move to the difference between 32-bit and 64-bit. What does 32-bit and 64-bit mean? It's about how your computer handles information. 32-bit system can only use up to about 4 GB of RAM, which limits multitasking. 64-bit systems can use much more memory, sometimes 128 GB or more, making them faster and better for running many programs at once. So if you see 64-bit on your PC, that's the good news. It's more powerful and future ready. So now I'll be explaining the purpose of Windows Update. This keeps your computer secure and up to date by automatically installing security patches, fixing bugs, and sometimes adding new features. Always make sure your Windows Update is turned on. It's the easiest way to protect your computer and keep it running smoothly. And that's it. You now understand the basics of Windows editions, 32-bit versus 64-bit, and Windows Update.
Alright everyone, I'm going to talk about part B, managing the desktop and user interface. First, let's talk about Windows Explorer. The main function of Windows Explorer is to help user browse and manage files and folders on the computer. It allows us to view, move, copy, delete, or organize our document and data easily. In other words, it is like the file manager in the Windows operating system. There are a few ways to open Windows Explorer. The first way is by clicking on the folder icon located on the taskbar. Another simple way is by pressing the Window key plus E on the keyboard. This shortcut quickly opens the File Explorer window without needing to click anything. Next, let's move on the Snap Layout. Snap Layout is a feature in the Windows that helps us organize multiple windows on the screen at the same time. For example, if we are working on a report and need to view both Microsoft Word and a web browser, Snap Layouts allow us to display them side by side without overlapping. To open Snap Layouts, we can hover our mouse over the Maximize button at the top right corner of any window. A small layout menu will appear, showing different ways to arrange windows. We can also open Snap Layout by pressing Windows key plus Z on the keyboard. This feature is very useful for multitasking. It saves time because we don't have to resize each window manually. Instead, Snap Layouts automatically arrange everything neatly, so we can focus better on our tasks. In conclusion, both Windows Explorer and Snap Layouts are important tools for managing the desktop and user interface efficiently. Windows Explorer helps us organize files and folders, while Snap Layout helps us work with multiple windows more easily. By mastering this feature, we can improve our productivity and make our work on the computer more comfortable and efficient.
Hello everyone, today I'll be explaining part C, which is basic security and maintenance. In this video, I'll be covering three main topics. First, the role of Microsoft Defender Antivirus. Second, how to check and clear temporary files. And third, the purpose of System Restore and what kind of issues it can fix. Microsoft Defender Antivirus is a built-in security tool that comes automatically with the Windows operating system. It helps to protect your computer from viruses, malware, ransomware, and other online threats. Its main role is to detect, block, and remove harmful programs that could damage your system or steal your personal information. It provides real-time protection, meaning it can constantly scan your files and program as you use your computer. For example, if you download a suspicious file or visit an unsafe website, Microsoft Defender will immediately alert you and block the threat. It also performs regular system scans automatically and keeps itself updated to stay protected against the latest security risk. In short, Microsoft Defender helps keep your device safe by monitoring your system continuously, scanning for potential threats, and removing them before they cause any damage. Next, let's talk about how to check for and clear temporary files using a Windows utility called Desk Cleanup. Temporary files are created when you install programs, browse the internet, or perform updates. Over time, these files can take up valuable storage space and slow down your computer. To clean them up, you can use Disk Cleanup. Here are the basic steps. First, click the search bar on your Windows taskbar and type Disk Cleanup. Then, select the drive you want to clean, usually the C drive, and click OK. Windows will scan your computer and show a list of file types that can be safely deleted, such as temporary internet files, recycle bin, and temporary files. Check the boxes next to the item you want to delete. Finally, click OK and then delete files to confirm. The Disk Cleanup tool helps improve your system performance by freeing up disk space and removing unnecessary files that are no longer needed. Lastly, let's look at the System Restore, a very useful tool for fixing system problems. System Restore allows your computer to return to an earlier working state without affecting your personal files, such as documents or photos. It's especially helpful when your computer starts having problems after installing new software, drivers, or updates. Here's how it works. When a System Restore is turned on, Windows automatically creates restore points, snapshot of your settings and configuration. If something goes wrong later, you can use a restore point to undo recent system changes and bring your computer back to a stable condition. Some common issues System Restore can fix includes crashes or error caused by faulty updates or driver, system instability after installing a new program, performance problem due to system changes. In short, System Restore is like a time machine for your computer. It helps you go back to a point when everything was working fine. To summarize this, Microsoft Defender protects your computer from threats, Disk Cleanup removes unwanted temporary files to keep your system fast, and System Restore helps fix major problems by rolling your system back to a previous working state. These three tools are essential for maintaining the security, performance, and stability of your Windows computer. Thank you for watching.